And I'm so happy for her to get the $28 million.
Caitlin Clark's contract terms have startled the Indiana Fever and the whole WNBA. It's time to call out the league's budget gymnastics.
Elected officials, corporate, private equity, everybody like, how do I get into the WNBA and how do I invest? And can I have an expansion team or can I invest in a current team?
While signing her next 4-year contract, salaries were reportedly reduced by 20% due to financial constraints following the WNBA's successful 2024 debut season.
When we look at player salaries, people wonder, why are NBA player salaries 100 times higher than WNBA salaries? Because the TV money was 100 times higher in the NBA than it was in the WNBA.
Caitlin wanted a contract renegotiation with higher income and amenities to match her influence, as any self-respecting superstar would.
Of you and what you've done on the court. But what you've done on the court has far exceeded what you've done in our community and around this country and getting little girls excited about playing basketball. But no place has it been better and felt more than at the University of Iowa Children's Hospital. So here today, I just want to let you know, you are the AP National Player of the Year.
The league's decision to fold on Angel Reese's deal was risky, but the league couldn't afford to lose her. The question remains, what exactly is in this game-changing deal? And how are the other players, particularly angelic figures, handling it? Let's dig into the details.
The NBA. So I was like, oh, what's she going to get paid? Because finally, you can get a real paycheck. And then I saw it and I was like, this can't be right. Because this is what it is. In the first year, Caitlin Clark will earn $76,535.
Without further ado, let's get into the numbers. Caitlin Clark's 4-year contract with the WNBA is extremely lucrative, dropping $338,500 and $6,535 for 2025 alone. She earns $78, too. This is not just a clever clause, it's a power play. The Feed has secured their franchise superstar, Caitlin New Deal, as a cornerstone of their future. This level of commitment is rare for a rookie, but the Fever recognizes the value of this generational talent. The WNBA cut salaries due to financial troubles, but Caitlin remained unconvinced, knowing she was not a typical rookie.
Caitlin Clark effect. We now have people wanting to watch golf because of her. We saw the kind of offer that Ice Cube made to Caitlin to play in the Big Three. That is $5 million to play 3 months.
Caitlin Jenner's popularity in the NBA has skyrocketed, with her games packing arenas, her highlights dominating social media, and her jersey sales off the charts. When the league tried to play the "we're broke" card, she stood firm and demanded what she deserved. Her boldness forced the league to cave. Caitlin is not only shattering records, but also leading the WNBA to a new era, following in the footsteps of legends such as A.A. Wilson and Jack Young.
3.4 million people watched the WNBA All-Star Game. That was a reported 300% increase, and that's via Women's Hoops Network from 2023. So the game is definitely picking up attention, and we know Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese are a big part of that, but also the current stars who has been now.
Viewership ratings for games featuring Caitlin increased by 35% compared to similar matchups in 2023. The WNBA's opening game in May 2024 drew 1.3 million viewers on ESPN, a record for a regular season game. Sponsors such as Nike and Gatorade have doubled their investments in the league as a result of Caitlin's impact. She is more than just a player. She is a walking billboard for what women's basketball can become. Caitlin's visibility has boosted her teammates like Nalissa Smith and Kelsey Mitchell, resulting in increased social media followings, sponsorship deals, and new chances. Caitlin not only commands attention, but also demonstrates the impact of great leadership on the court.
Released the All-Star rosters on Tuesday. Both Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese made the 12-women roster that will be taking on Team USA in Phoenix later this month. So the impact of both rookies cannot be overstated.
In June 2024, Caitlin Jenner caused a social media frenzy when she dropped 30 points on the Las Vegas Aces. The hashtag Caitlin effect trended for nearly a day, with a single tweet about how she turned someone into a WNBA fan receiving over 250,000 likes in 24 hours. Her viral TikTok videos received over 50 million views, including her no-look passes and ridiculous three-pointers. Caitlin Clark is not only dominating the court, but also the internet, attracting millions of casual followers and securing a historic contract. For 4 years, she received $338,500 in accommodations, including comfortable economy seats that allow her to perform at her best. This is not about luxury, but rather about outcomes. Caitlin has received exclusive support from top trainers, nutritionists, and mental performance coaches, which is unusual in the WNBA, where resources are typically shared. The Fever recognizes Caitlin as the future of the game and has provided holistic support. Share Caitlin gets continuous access to mindfulness coaching. Caitlin has access to recovery specialists and resources to stay on top of her game, unlike most rookies who must figure it out on their own. Her contract sets a new standard for how teams should invest in their players, demonstrating that success is not only about stats, but also about the person behind them. When compared to the average rookie contract, the difference is staggering, with most rookies earning $74 to $35 per year with minimal benefits. Caitlin's contract is revolutionary, reflecting her worth as both a player and the franchise's face. The league and possibly the sport itself are at stake. Caitlin's contract is influencing other players, agents, and competitors to seek similar terms in their own contracts. This is not only a victory for Caitlin, but also a shift in how women's basketball is managed and valued. Since Caitlin signed her deal on April 27, 2024, Fever games have become the hottest ticket in town. Home game attendance has increased by 41% compared to the previous season, with 5 consecutive sellouts in May alone, a franchise record. Arenas provide a home court advantage for all players, even those who may not be interested in Caitlin's contract. Sponsors such as Nike, Coca-Cola, and Gatorade have increased their investment, with Nike even writing her name directly on the court. Improved training programs and resources benefit the entire squad, including upgraded locker rooms.
She'll be the biggest female star ever because she can pull up from the parking lot.
She is a killer. She is stone cold.
Caitlin, man, she's a phenomenon.
She's the best female collegiate player ever.
Caitlin Clark is capable of magical.
Caitlin's jersey sales broke records in just 2 weeks, making her the top seller in the league. Branded gear is selling at a 63% greater rate than in 2023, causing envy among players such as Angel Reese. The focus is not only on Caitlin's personal brand, but also on developing the Fever into a marketing powerhouse that benefits all players. The WNBA has struggled to gain prominence in a male-dominated sports world, but the team's revenue growth is driven by star power. LeBron James transformed the NBA into a global powerhouse. Serena Williams expanded tennis into new territories. Caitlin Clark's marketability not only benefits her, but also the WNBA. Without players like her generating headlines, selling out games, and earning historic contracts, the league risks becoming stagnant.
It is a little that Bird Magic moment, if you recall, from 1979 when those 2 rookies came in from a big college rivalry, one white, one black. And so we have that moment with these 2. But the one thing I know about sports, you need rivalry. That's what makes people watch. They want to watch games of consequence between rivals. They don't want everybody being nice to one another.
Here's the reality. Larry Bird and Magic Johnson played significant roles in revitalizing the NBA. Caitlin Clark's contract is propelling her team, league, and sport to unprecedented heights. While critics may complain about team equality, she is the blueprint for the WNBA's future.